Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of the most well-known trading card games on the planet. It's also one of the most complicated card games as well, and with so many players, many of which have been playing for years and years, as well as so many different products to choose from, this game can be hard to get into. There are now over 10,000 cards to choose from, but with secondary marketplaces like eBay, TCG Player, and Amazon as well, it makes it a little easier to be able to find the cards you want. We're going to be doing something a little different though, trying to build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck from scratch using a budget of only $40 US a week and only sealed product, with the goal of topping one of the first YCS events once Konami opens them up again. This is my sealed Yu-Gi-Oh journey. What's up YouTube, it's your boy Pokemonic, and today we're going to be doing another episode of my sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh journey. This is episode 11, so today we're actually going to be adding a bunch of staple cards to our deck. Going to be trying to deck it out with a bunch of stuff that'll help us. You know, it's going to be side deck, it's going to be main deck stuff, hand traps, you name it, we're going to be adding it. But that being said, I'm just going to show you what we're going to be opening. So it's going to look a little weird, but we are going to be opening up 3 of the Spirit Charmer structure decks. We're going to be opening 2 Toon Chaos packs. And as much as it pains me to open this thing because I found it for such a good price, we are opening up this Salomon Great structure deck in order to give our deck a big boost. But that being said, these Spirit Charmer structure decks, I got them for about $25 altogether. These Toon Chaos, I got them for $3 a piece. And then this was obviously $7.99, I got it at Target. So altogether, that is, with tax on this one, it was like $40. I'll call it $9 for this thing. So yeah, altogether, this stuff, $40 worth of product. Now, I am going to be doing a giveaway in this video. So these Spirit Charmer structure decks, I actually got 2 sets of them. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, continue watching the video because later on I'm going to tell you exactly how to enter the giveaway to get 3 Spirit Charmer structure decks for yourself. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start off with one of these Spirit Charmer structure decks. I just want to jump right into the opening and yeah, get started on making our deck as good as possible this week. Again, if anyone has the hookups on some Battles of Legend Light's Revenge, if you have a link to someone who could help me out in getting a decent price on some Battles of Legend Light's Revenge, let me know, because Giant Rex would be a big help to this deck. But man, I hate these structure deck things. Where's the little tab at? There it is. Alright, so for our token, we got, I don't even know their names honestly, the blue haired chick and the green haired chick with the dragon and the gecko or whatever. Familiar Possess YGOHSA. And then here's the Awakening of the Possessed Monsters, Grand Spiritual Art, Spirit Charmers. None of that's really important to us at all. This Raigeki we're probably going to end up using. Possessed Partnership. Oh wow, everything else is upside down. None of these really matter to us much. They're cool. I love the art on these cards. Really awesome. That one looks great. But we are going to be needing, where is it? Our 3rd Effect Veiler. Denkosek is a good side deck option. Book of Eclipse is a decent side deck option. And I'm a little bit lazy to look for my other sets of Twin Twisters, so we might use these. Dark Ruler No More is an awesome card to have as well. Dimensional Barrier right now with Zodiac running around, and Solemn Warning is great too. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other 2 structure decks, pull out the cards that we want to use out of them, and we'll see what's up. so those are the possible staples that we could be using in our deck. I forget if, I haven't looked it up, I forget if Solemn Warning is still limited or not. But next we're going to open up the Salomon Great Structure deck. These things are selling for like so expensive right now, but we got this luckily for like $8. Well, $9 with tax, whatever. But it pains me to open this thing just for the sake of getting like 1 or 2 cards out of it. But we gotta do it. Salomon Great Structure deck. Let's see. So we got Heat Leo, Raj Stalio, Balinx, Gazelle, Spinny, Circle, and Roar. Some more Salomon Great monsters. But what we're really looking for in here is Dogoran the Mad Flame Kaiju. Great addition to our deck. Also, our third Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. And I think that's about it for what we were looking for out of here. Such a shame to open up this perfectly good structure deck, but you know what? It is what it is. We needed the card. Yeah, we needed those 2 cards. So we'll add that to our stack over here in the corner. And finally, we have our 2 Toon Chaos packs. Let's go ahead and crack these suckers open. Okay, so we got a second Pot of Desires now. We may or may not end up playing it. Blackluster Soldier, Sacred Soldier, Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer, Masked Hero Goka, Blackluster Soldier Envoy the Beginning, Starlight Road, and Magician of Hope. And second pack. Our third Pot of Desires. Oh wow, it's like the same exact order. That's freaking hilarious, dude. The only thing different was the super rare. Wow, that is dumbfounding. Alright, but I mean, out of that, I mean, if we wanted to run Pot of Desires, at least we could now at 3. But I'm gonna go ahead, add a few things to the deck, and see what comes of it. So here we have it. This is our deck. We revamped it basically completely, and I'll show you how right now. So we're gonna start off with the main deck. We run 3 Oviraptor, best card in the deck, alongside 3 Miscellaneousaurus. I mean, well, they're both really good starter cards. We decided to throw in a 3rd Baby Ceratosaurus because to combo off, we'll need, you know, one of these 2 with Baby Ceratosaurus as well. We're running 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno because it's like the best boss monster in the game. I won't run 3 because it'll kind of break our hands a little bit. We have our 1-ofs, which are Animadorned Archaeosaur, Dino Wrestler Pinkatrops, our new Dogaran the Mad Flame Kaiju, awesome card. Overtex Quatless, and Petite Pteranodon to round off our dinosaur or a dinosaur part of the deck. Well, the monster part anyway. Next, we have our hand traps. We're running 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Of course, I had to open up that Salamangreat structure deck in order to get the third one, but it's a great addition to the deck. It's going to give us a better percentage of having that in our hand on the opening turn, because going second is what this deck does best, and we want to stop our opponent as much as possible. Speaking of stopping our opponent, we have Effect Veiler, 3 of them. Thank goodness this was in that Spirit Charmer structure deck, because we didn't have a third one yet. And until we actually are able to pull some infinite impermanences, Effect Veiler is going to be our best bet. But also, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is a big help in this deck as well. I've been noticing that I'm able to stop a lot of plays with it. Now back to the dinosaur part of the deck. Well, it is a whole dinosaur deck, but still. Lost World, great. It combos off with Oviraptor really well. As well as Fossil Dig, just searches out a dinosaur monster. And then Double Evolution Pill to bring out either Overtex Quatless or Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. 1 Terraforming to grab us our Lost World. Foolish Burial, just in case we don't have anything except Foolish Burial, you could just dump Miscellaneousaurus. And then a new addition to the deck, 3 Dark Ruler No More. We are going second deck. This card says, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card effect. So basically, we're going second. They have a Dragoon or a big field presence. We just Dark Ruler No More, and then we go off, because they can't even hand trap us at that point. 1 Called by the Grave combats hand traps, and 2 Cosmic Cyclone in case we go against any like Mystic Mind players, or I think it goes well against Eldish as well, things like that. Now for the extra deck, you may have noticed that we took out the Shadal engine completely. That's because, I mean, we're getting closer and closer to running a full dino, core. We need a few things like Giant Rex. We could totally use another Animador Archaeosaur. There's a lot of things that we could use, but right now, we're gonna do without them. We have our hand traps, we have Dark Ruler No More, we have a lot of things that are helping us out. And we actually have a decent side deck now too. But before I get into that, we are running the Link Karibo and the Secure Gardener as the package for the Animador and Archaeosaur play. We have Underclock Taker, Decode Talker, and Saryuja Scoldred. That rounds off our Link monsters. Then we have our Xyz monsters. We're running 2 Tornado Dragon, as well as 2 Abyss Dweller, and Evolsar Lagia, Evolsar Dolka, and a Castel the Sky Blaster Musketeer. And then for our synchros, we're running Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Stardust Dragon, and Black Rose Dragon. Finally, for the side deck, again, those Spirit Charmer structure decks have a lot of good staples, a lot of good side deck options. One of which is Denko Sekka, really good against things like the Rogue Paleo deck, good against Eldish as well. Just really good in general. Only thing is it kind of takes up your normal summon, but it is what it is. Artifact Lancia, good against a lot of decks. Then we have 3 Twin Twisters, 1 Raigeki, 3-dimensional barrier. That's good against the Zodiac. 1 red reboot and 2 unending nightmare, and that finishes off the side deck. So yeah, this is our deck right now. You know, this is what we're going to be playing with. It's a massive difference between what we were playing last week. It's going to be sad not to see Chedal Winda anymore, stopping our opponent from actually playing the game. But I think with this deck, we will be able to compete at a much higher level than what we were previously. And I'm beginning to understand how these current decks work. I've been studying them a little bit, trying to get back on my feet. I've just been collecting these cards rather than playing a whole lot, but I'm planning on getting back into it, jumping in head first and just trying to annihilate the competition from now on. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright guys, so now for the details of the giveaway. First of all, it's going to be ending on January 1st, so you have until the end of the year to enter into this giveaway. So you're going to need to make sure that you are from North America, first of all, because I can't really afford to ship outside of the country, unfortunately. Sorry guys. Secondly, I'm going to verify that you're subscribed to my channel, so please make sure you're subscribed and that your subscriptions are visible so that I can verify. Third, I'm going to have you leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know that if you were to start your own sealed only journey, what you would start with, whether it be Spirit Charmer structure deck, Zombie Horde, Solomon Grave, or if you would do a booster box of some sort. Leave that comment in the comment section below. Again, January 1st, North America, subscribe to the channel, make sure your subscriptions are visible, and comment in the comment section below. Thanks guys. Alright guys, so I did enter the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament this week. It was a very short tournament, 6 people, so it was only 3 rounds, and I did a lot of misplays in this final one. I had lost a lot of the footage, the first 2 duels actually, because I had my computer crash in the middle of the second round. But yeah, I went up in the first round against a Mutants deck, which was pretty good. I had a lot of interruptions for them though, so they didn't really get a lot of their effects off. So I ended up beating them 2-0. And then I went up against a Eldish Zodiac deck. That one was actually really good. It was very back and forth in that duel, but I ended up taking the 2-0 against them as well. And then finally I went against the mirror match right here. My sealed only dinos against his full power dinos, and unfortunately he took the win on that one. But yeah, it was a really good tournament. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, all in all, I'm glad that I was able to go up against the Mutants deck, and I really did well against, a lot better than I thought I would, against the Eldish Zodiac deck. But yeah, that being said, the tournament was great. I actually got some OTS packs for doing that, and I'll open them in the next video as part of my sealed only opening. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and have a great one.